Hey guys, Anna here. Welcome back to my channel. So we are in the beautiful world of Windenburg and we are on a journey. So this is another one of our collab builds, but this is actually a two-part series. So we are building the Liu family manor. So my very good friend Riku, who is from Australia as well, which is super special. I love building houses for my fellow Aussies. She has this legacy family which she's played with for years, the Liu family, and she wanted me to build them a new house. And this is so special to me, guys. Like, this is what I live for. Like, this is, you're entrusting me with your Sims that you've had for years. It's a very special build for me. And I had this concept that I sketched. And what I sketched was I wanted to combine all types of different room styles. So I wanted to have some curved rooms, some diagonal rooms, some standard square rooms. And I built this kind of, it's a manor. It's definitely a manor styled. It's huge. This is a 10-bedroom build. So for part one, which we are covering today, we are just covering the actual shell, the build itself, the landscaping, I believe, and maybe the floor plan. I believe we're covering the floor plan as well. And the part two, which will be coming out tomorrow, will have all of the decorating and we will do a final tour. So let's talk a little bit about this shell. So how it works is you have this kind of like, we're in Windenburg. So I wanted to give off like a European design. I definitely wanted to put forward a little bit more suburban. We use some beautiful brick. This is a beautiful home. It is absolutely gorgeous and the landscaping on this is amazing. So my reference picture is literally what you're looking at. This is what I came up with on paper. So I just grabbed a pen and paper and I just drew this and I designed this house and I sent it to Riku and I said, what do you think? She loved it. So how I wanted to do it was this kind of, you've got a curved like driveway. It's very kind of British. This reminds me very much of like a British countryside build. We do have a pond. So a pond at the front here, that was very important aspect into the build. And I went in with these stoned debug fencing pieces. I thought they were super important. These are just from the Get Together debug menu, as most things will be. And it just gives it just adds to the design. This is such a thematic kind of countryside build. And I think that this is very much what she wanted. I hope so. We actually built most of this house on stream. So I stream daily on Twitch and we have a ball over there. And this was something that, Ruki could have watched. She could probably have already seen all this potentially. But if she hasn't, I did promise her that I would do a speed build version for YouTube. So we do go in with these low-lying flowers. These are interesting. They're like an apricot color. They're really pretty. I love that they're a bit muted. And then the main landscaping, I do go in with romantic garden stuff. This really sets the tone. It just lifts that landscaping and it's very intricate and it's a huge build. So I'm sorry if this looks a little bit tedious, but I wanted you guys to see exactly the process that I go through when I landscaping is something as big as this home. So we really do use the same type of plants. And as I said, you just size them up and down and it creates, dimension and different looks. Alrighty, so those really tall flowers were more for framing. And then I went in with the hollyhocks and the these wider flowers. They're beautiful. Okay, let's talk a little bit more about the house. So you walk in, you have a little formal entrance. You have like your staircase that goes upstairs. And then to the left-hand side of the build, you have your kitchen. You have a massive kitchen in a curved area with a dining table. It's very pretty. And then heading towards this the far left side, that's actually a master bedroom. So we have 10 bedrooms. It's a 10 by 5. I would say it's 10 bedrooms, 5 bathrooms. There are a couple of rooms with en-suites. The master bedroom has an ensuite, and I believe 2 of the kids' rooms, or 3, 2 of the kids' rooms have en-suites, which is really nice. So obviously Ruki, when I told her, because the original challenge of this was give me a world, give me a mini storyline, and give me a budget. So the budget was actually 1,000 simoleons. I didn't even spend anywhere near that. I think we just spent about closer to 300k for this home, which is actually not bad. But that was more of a, a gesture. It wasn't really a, must stick to 400. So we had that. And then the storyline was obviously very intricate. The storyline was essentially, well, I've got a family for you. I need something that will fit them. It's not necessarily that, the Liu family are doing something in their particular lives at this very point. But, you think about it with 11 Sims, they all have different personalities. They all need spaces. They all need areas in the home which they would, interact with and they would use. So I added an extra section here at the back. I just wanted to add more shape. You guys know I do this. So bump outs are a really good way to do that, to communicate shape. So I did a full wraparound porch in the front, and I've just gone in with the to-door paneling in the roof sections and also where the chimney is. I thought that was really nice because obviously in Get Together in the world of Windenburg, that's shown predominantly a lot in this pack, and this was actually in the more town section of the world. It wasn't by the bluffs because I needed a 64 by 64 lot. That's what the size of this lot is. It's massive, and that was one of the requirements that Riku had. She said, please, please, please build on a 64. So we did. And I think it turned out beautifully. We used a little bit of the Vampires pack to give it a little bit more of a Victorian feel. And that's me trying to make it look a little bit more British or a little bit more European. And I built this really pretty trellis. As you can see how time consuming this is. But the outcome is just so spectacular. All right, so for the windows of the home, I wanted to use, obviously, Get Together, but I went in with the university pack. And I actually think that was really smart because the colors were identical. I really loved this muted kind of gray, this kind of concrete color. But I went with the university pack because I felt that it fits the theme. The University of Brychester is very much, kind of gives me British vibes. And I liked it. I like that. It's like old-fashioned British. And that's the vibes we wanted. We wanted that kind of British theme. All right, so this Wedding Stories door is my favorite. So of course it had to poke into the builds at some point. I'm just fixing the dormers. I think I just adjust the roof line ever so slightly. It was a weird roof, but it wasn't too bad to roof. I think I kept it simple, which is definitely my advice for roofing. If you're not the greatest, don't overcomplicate it. But yes, so no, the windows are great. I've gone with those tall glass windows all in that curved section. So that's going to be our dining room there. And we're just working on the outside. So we are going in with some more terrain paint. Now, I was like, what am I going to do with all this space? I didn't want to put a pool because a pool didn't really fit this atmosphere to me. So I went in with some chicken. Now, I don't know how Ruki's going to feel about this, but I think it's amazing. I think that this is very much, pay homage to a little bit of cottage living, which is our kind of British countryside themed pack in the game. So to me, I felt it fit. And we've gone in with a full veggie patch because there's like 11 Sims here. I'm sure they can look after some chickens. And that's when I opened the cottage living debug menu. I am obsessed with these roses. So in today's build, and actually last week's where we actually covered a cottage, I had so much fun. So I wanted to again bring in some roses. And now this landscaping out the back is very thrown together. It's not as put together as the front, but I think that's okay because the back doesn't need to be, I would suppose. So we've gone in with the same flowers from the front and we've just lined it. Just lined the curve section. You guys know that I do this. I do leave some gaps for rocks. As you guys know, I think it's important. And we've just gone in with some basic hedges and a tree. I really love this tree. I've not used it before. Not the cypress trees. I use them every build. But the tree in the back, I think it's beautiful. But I thought the cypress trees matched this tree here. Just because of the world around us. And I love the kind of forest type vibe that it gave. Again, I really was thinking of like countryside. All right, we're going in with the final touches of terrain paint in and around all of the flowers and the hedges. So yeah, I really loved that kind of curved section in the fence. And that was just a debug fence piece, but that's where we put kind of like an entertainment section. I've gone in with a path that's connected to the chickens and the veggie patch. And I just think it's really sweet. And then I went in with some cars. I really struggled with the cars because I was like, how do I lay them out so that they look like they're parked? But I think I did an all right job. They're just from debug, just sized them up. And then I've just gone in with some pink flowers in this whole section, in and amongst these other debug ones. These are more from Oasis Springs kind of live edit objects, but I think it works. I just wanted something in this space to kind of fill it. And I really like the pop of the pink. And then I thought, why not put some pink elsewhere so it looks a bit cohesive? You guys know how much I love these debug hanging pieces over like trellises and stuff. I think it just gives a little bit more character to the back of the build. And yeah, so this is the monstrosity that I had to create with a floor plan. Now the floor plan of this build, I had a little bit of an idea. Again, I pulled out some grid paper and I gave it a go. And I did okay. I did have to alter the bedrooms. So there is only the master bedroom and ensuite downstairs. All other 9 bedrooms are upstairs. So the downstairs comprises of, so in that curved section is your kitchen. So this is the kitchen dining, huge room, massive room. You then, so this is the master bedroom. Sorry, I'm jumping. I'm just doing it as I'm seeing it. So you've got a master bedroom, an ensuite. I believe I do a study here, a hallway. And then we go to the right side of the build where you've got this laundry, a massive downstairs bathroom, and then that whole area on the far right side with the chimney is your living room. It's massive. It's beautiful. And now we're upstairs. So the upstairs, this is kind of that landing space that has the entrance to the balcony and what have you. And then the only way that I felt I could do this is to do a really long hallway that stems from the landing all the way to the end. And at the end, there is a bathroom, which I believe is an ensuite to the far bedroom, but there's just bedrooms all lined along that wall. It's a really epic space. I believe we are downstairs. No, we're still upstairs. Sorry, we are upstairs. So that is, yes. So we've got a library on the right side. So the left side. The left side, which is like the upstairs. So directly above the master bedroom upstairs is actually a library. And then we have 3 bedrooms. And then we have a giant bedroom in the curved section. And then obviously the bedrooms just follow around. All right, so we are into putting in some doors. So the first thing I did is I went in with some of those big sliding doors into where the living room is. And then I went around with seasons doors for the whole build. And there are archways into all of the main living areas, which you can see. So this is that bedroom wing. So so you've got a bathroom at the end, bedroom, 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 bedroom. It literally is like 10 bedrooms or 9 bedrooms upstairs. As you can see here, it's beautiful. I'm just putting in for the bathrooms. So there are 3 bathrooms upstairs and 2 downstairs. So yes, it's a total of 10 bedrooms and 5 bathrooms. Now, we are just live in game. I just want to quickly give you a little recap of what we've done today. I cannot show you the inside because that is for tomorrow. But I will show you the landscaping. So as I said, we've got a beautiful kind of curved section here. And then we'll go into the back. I will show you a little bit because obviously this is decorated. So here's your sneak peek for tomorrow. But yeah, just beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. Gone in with a bit of dining. And I put a chess table here because it was a bit awkward. And we've got a pond. Do I have my mailbox? Yeah, and we got a mailbox right here at the end. And our bins. And yeah, so that is the build today, guys. Let me know what you think of part 1. We just obviously built the house. We did the landscaping and the floor plan. And then tomorrow we will get to go inside and you get to see all the decorating. You can just see a little Christmas tree there. Thank you so much for watching. And Riku, if you are watching, I hope you are. I hope you enjoyed this. Please be on the lookout for tomorrow's build where we decorate the Liu family manor. And with that, I hope you have a wonderful day and I'll see you in the next one. Bye-bye for now.